Good morning. Please welcome Max McKim for acknowledgement of country.
I would like to acknowledge the Nurungara people who are the traditional custodians of this land. I would also like to pay respects to elders both past and present of the Dharawal Nation and extend that respect to other Aboriginal people present.
Please stand for the national anthem.
Thank you. Please be seated. Welcome, distinguished guests, Mr. Coleman, Ms. Wazer, Mr. Stewart, SRC coordinators, Ms. Westbrook and Ms. Hallinan, and new SRC inductees. Today we recognise the individuals seated here today as the exceptional future leaders of our school. We really hope each and every individual recognises the true privilege it is to be elected as an SRC member for TJHS, as a result of your incredible work as leaders and role models for our school. For Noah and I, while our time as leaders was physically cut short this year due to COVID, our aim created at the start of the year was to first and foremost create the most supportive and inclusive environment for both staff and students, leading as positive role models of the school in an otherwise adverse year. While leadership will look different for each and every one of you in this room, the collective idea that leaders have the power to help and uplift others to reach their full potential is an idea that will absolutely ring true for each and every one of you. You are leading the charge in rebuilding after the many interruptions we faced, and as leaders you have the power to help each other in achieving that goal. If we could give any advice for the years ahead as leaders, simply it would be to work together, don't be afraid to speak up and give your opinion, find whatever you are passionate about and work really hard to make a positive impact or change. And most importantly, be someone who others can look towards and aspire to be more like. You have the opportunity to do incredible things, so please do take it. What we learn as leaders through the past few tough months is that something is better than nothing. Give everything and anything a go. Don't be afraid to make mistakes and always strive to be the best person you can.
Being a leader is more than just the appearance of some kind of authority. It is a position of listening and learning, constantly absorbing information and insight in order to make the best decisions possible. That means listening to the people around you, both in the SRC and in the wider school community. And everything you learn from them will carry you through. I certainly didn't enter this role with any kind of certainty about what I was doing. I was fortunate enough to have an incredibly strong group of people with me, guiding and supporting my role as a member of the community. For me, it was a process of listening and a process of learning. I know I wasn't a perfect leader. I made mistakes, just like everyone else. And when that happened, I had the people around me to assist and make those mistakes work. Rely on the relationships you have with the people around you, and don't be afraid to just ask for help. The people around you are there to support and uplift you, and working as a team will elevate everything you do at the school as leaders. We want you all to have the best possible year as leaders of the school. We implore you to make every second count. Step up to everything that's happening at the school and get involved. Everything from speaking in front of a crowd like this to setting up barbecues at fundraising events counts to your role and support as student leaders. And I'm certain the teachers will notice the effort you will all dedicate to the role. We both have full faith in the future you will lead for the school once we leave. We know that 2022 will be a year of not only change and definitely uncertainty, but also of success. Success not only as leaders, but as individuals, making a difference to the people and the community around you. We're looking forward to seeing all the positive things coming to the school with you guys at the helm, and we wish you all the best. Thank you.
I'd now like to invite our principal, Mr. Coleman, to the stage to deliver the principal's address.
Thanks, Paris and Noah, for that introduction. Good morning, everybody. I think that's a collective sigh of relief, the fact we can actually hold this assembly, albeit COVID safe, a little bit belated this time of the year. Congratulations to our newly elected Student Representative Council members, including our incoming student leadership team consisting of school captains Phoebe Dunn, Bailey Pawson, school vice captains Olivia Willis and Deshaun Jeporowski, prefects Jessica Comba, Max Dobson, Olivia Hall, Max Harwood, Jenna Searle and Jack Williams. And of course, again, thanks to our current 21 captains, Noah Lewis and Paris Alcorn, for being here today and taking time out of their preparation as the HSC exams are still continuing. So thank you very much to be here, to MC at this assembly, and also actually to hand over the reins of student leadership to the incoming cohort. I'm sure all aware as being leaders at the Janelli High School is more than simply a title or a badge. Today you've all been great ambassadors for our school and leaders in your own right. Whether you are an elected member of the SRC or a newly elected captain, vice captain or prefect, you now have such a great opportunity over the next 12 months to make a significant contribution to school life and make a difference to our community both within the school gates and beyond. Being a member of the Student Representative Council is an important role for you to have as a voice, not just for yourselves but for your peers, in ensuring our school continues to provide positive learning experiences and physical environments for all of our students. Both the junior and SRC leaders together implement a range of student wellbeing initiatives, raise funds for key charities and improve some of our physical environments. The SRC can work jointly with our Janelli Cares team on projects to both improve and sustain the physical environments of our school. The art of leadership occurs in all facets of life and can mean different things to different people, as Paris has just said. But it's up to you to develop your own sense of leadership through the roles you hold. What Miss Westbrook and Miss Hallinan can do, supported by the school, is to provide opportunities for you to learn new leadership skills and put them into practice through various projects and initiatives within our community. Effective leadership is visible. Through our actions and examples you set in alignment with our CARE values, you can achieve significant impact in the tone of the school. So from this point on, think about what you can do and say throughout each day to make that impact. Effective leadership is instructional. Building the capacity of others enables them to take responsibility for their own actions or become leaders themselves. Think about what you can do to empower others to make that difference. Effective leadership is dispersed. There is longer lasting, deeper impact in leadership of the collective. The SRC is not just one person, so think about how you can work together to improve school life for students now and in the future. The message that leadership takes on different models or modes depending on experience and context. Work hard with Miss Westbrook and Miss Hallinan to develop your methods of leadership while achieving your team's goals during 2022. Learn from them both and learn from one another. Engage with as many opportunities as you can within the SRC role and learn from the others in the process. What you achieve over the next 12 months can become your legacy for years to come, and you also learn valuable skills that will help you in life beyond TJHS. To our outgoing senior leadership team, I'd like to thank you all for the great work you've done throughout the years at the Janelli High School and the fantastic contributions you've made to school life in your varied roles. We're all very well aware of the disruption that COVID-19 has had on the 2021 school year and the HSC itself. However, Paris, Noah, Natasha, Finn, Jessie, Hazen, Emily, Chris, Wade and Hayley, you have continued to lead our school and be a tower of support for your peers. We wish you and the Year 12 cohort well for the remainder of the HSC exams and look forward to hearing about your achievements in the new year. Thank you.
Please welcome Miss Hallinan, our Junior SRC Coordinator, and Miss Wazer, our Deputy Principal, to the stage to announce and present our newly inducted Junior SRC members with their badges.
I would like to congratulate the following students for being elected to the Junior SRC. From Year 7, Juliet Cullen, Jasper Dickens, Sophie Hill, Stella Howard, Isaac Orrell, and Mitchell Saville. Please join me in congratulating these Year 7 students. From Year 8, Tyler Arnott Warren, Matilda Jenkins, Georgie Luxman, Joel Morters, Max Pollard, and Claire Young. Please join me in congratulating these Year 8 students. From Year 9, Ashley Amar, Dane Anderson, Samuel Butler, Moana Kaleo, Kira Jasperzoski, and Hayden Phyllis. Please join me in congratulating these Year 9 students.
Please welcome to the stage Miss Westbrook, our Senior SRC Coordinator, and Mr Stewart, our Deputy Principal, to the stage to announce and present our newly inducted Senior SRC members with their badges.
It is my pleasure to congratulate the following students who have been elected onto the Senior SRC team. From Year 10, Ella Albany, Ben Anderson, Bella Carr, Claire Maguire, Max McKim, and Declan Vickery. Please join me in congratulating these Year 10 students. It is my pleasure to congratulate the following students who have been elected as prefects on the senior leadership team. Jessica Comber, Max Dobson, Olivia Hall, Max Harwood, Jenna Searle, and Jack Williams. Please join me in congratulating these students. It is my pleasure to announce our Janelli High School Vice Captains. Can I please invite Mr. Coleman up to the stage to present these students with their badges? Deshaun Dobrovsky. And Olivia Willis. Please join me in congratulating our school vice captains. I would now like to introduce our school captains for Janelli High School, Phoebe Dunn and Bailey Pawson. Please join me in congratulating our school captains.
I'd now like to invite all newly inducted SRC members to please come to the stage and recite the pledge.
I accept my position as SRC representative at the Janelli High School. I am aware that this position of responsibility and leadership, as such, I must abide by the school rules at all times and act as a model student. This includes the following requirements. I am willing to be involved in leadership responsibilities within the school. I will be punctual to class and SRC meetings. I am also aware that my attendance to the SRC meetings is mandatory. I am aware that my behaviour and attitude should be exemplary, both in class and in the playground. I will be a role model for my fellow students. I will wear full school uniform at all times. I will apply myself with diligence and sustained effort to the set tasks and experiences provided in the curriculum by my school.
Thank you to our SRC members. That concludes our SRC induction ceremony. We thank you for your attention today and would personally like to wish you all, the inductees, all the very best for the year of 2022 and the future years to come. Thank you.